Gosh.
What's going on?
I get home and somebody slipped some stuff up under the door.
Okay. You have been served.
Yeah.
So what he has done, he is saying here that based on the original ruling, his salary dropped from about $20,000 to $3,000.
Bob, that sucker goes down to the court system and files a modification, meaning he wants to modify the child support amount that he's never paid.
He's beat you to the punch. You're going to have to defend this. This is going to be complex litigation. It opens up the door for him to look at your financials, you look at his financials. So it's almost like a mini
This is ridiculous that
case again.
That I have to go through this because he's not paying his child support.
Girl, I know.
That is the most crazy thing I've ever heard.
This case is very emotional for Shereé because, of course, it's dealing with something that's near and dear to her heart, her money. But I want to remain calm so that I can be the legal eagle that she needs me to be. You've got choices. If you want to,
what are my choices?
I mean, like I said, go down to the sheriff and swear out a warrant on abandonment. You can do that, meaning they will go and pick his behind up. That gets him put in jail immediately, and that makes him purge that money.
I'm not gonna do that.
Just because he's filing this now does not negate him from paying the child support that was due. The only thing this does is says, I want to go into a whole new civil litigation with you, which could obviously keep you in the court system for several years before you see any money. Now, I'm gonna have to start billing you for my time, but I promise you that I'll keep the cost low.
I've had a horrible experience with attorneys as well as the court system here in Georgia. I don't think they're fair. What he was supposed to pay was already reduced tremendously.
Yeah, so...
Because the judge looked at Bob and said, well, I think you're a good guy. I don't have to put all the kids' activities and add all that into the child support. I think you're a good guy. Who says that? Like, you don't know this man from Adam. You know him because he played on a football field? When we were going through our divorce, I would walk into the courtroom and the bailiff would run over to Bob, Big Bob, and talk to him about sports and music. I'm terrified that the court's gonna take Bob's side again because he's a celebrity.
I think the judge that you have is very fair. She's a mother. And so I think that you have to believe that as woman to woman, as a mother.
I believed that before. I'm gonna see where it goes. But if we go in here and they allow this grown, healthy-ass man to get away with this, I'm gonna be really pissed off.
I just think you gotta show him you mean business.
Okay.
I believe that Shereé is very afraid of the court system because her divorce was very tumultuous. She incurred a lot of debt, and she did not get the things that she thought she should have gotten. And so I want to show her that there are great judges out there, and I know the judges to be fair. So let the court cases begin. If you want your child support, you're going to have to go to court and deal with this modification. You got to be brave. You got to be ready to fight. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Whew. Okay.
You will not believe the morning I've had.
What's going on?
Well, I was told I would come meet Shereé and, get the check today.
Why are you meeting her? Why didn't she bring the check to us?
I don't know. I know it's not normal procedure, but of course, since she's a friend, so I said, okay.
No, I understand.
Because I know she's a friend, so I had to meet her at the hair salon.
Okay.
But she did not have the check.
Wait. What? Shereé's case has gotten a little more complex, and so I am gonna have to start charging her a small retainer fee. The retainer's $5,000, and Shereé's handbags cost $10. So if she'd just give me half of one of those Birkins, we'd be good. It's after 2 o'clock now. The case is tomorrow. Like, everybody in Atlanta knows Shereé has had some issues with attorneys and paying their fees in the past. And it makes me a little leery about representing her because I don't work for free. This is not how we do business. I mean, I'll go ahead and file what I need to, but we're not gonna put ourselves at a disadvantage. I mean, this is not normal. Right. We ain't no courier service, we not a pickup deli. I mean, that's crazy.
Right.
We can't chase nobody for money, especially when we're reducing the rate. And I mean, we're not making no money off the case anyway.
Right.
Let's just hope this is, not going to end the way it's starting.
Oh, Brandon, you got
the check.
Finally.
You got the check.
Finally. I tried calling her about 2 or 3 times, no answer. I've been to one building, stayed there about an hour, hour and a half. Finally got in touch with somebody else and...
Dang, you look exhausted.
I'm exhausted. I'm definitely exhausted.
Well, we got the check. Thank you, Jesus. Now we need to make sure that motion is right. The courthouse is gonna be closing about an hour. So let's get to work and get everything ready for filing.
All right.
Okay?
Thank you.
Let's go win.
All right.
All right.